from the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
Welcome back. Another hot one today. Temperatures easily, really having no trouble getting up into the lower and middle 90s this afternoon, but some rain-cooled air with some scattered showers and storms developing out there, at least for some of us. So now as we dial it into Power Doppler 3, quiet currently, at least across the heart of Acadiana, but we are still tracking some heavier rainfall. In fact, we did see kind of two storms colliding here in Vermilion Parish, kind of in between Gaydon and Kaplan. So some very heavy rainfall here along that LA 14 corridor, so if you are trying to travel along that, I may want to wait it out over the next several minutes as this continues to rain itself out, already showing at least some signs of weakening, but nonetheless still picking up on some lightning there, so be on the lookout for that. And then further to the east, we're tracking some moderate rainfall here near Lydia. But that too also showing signs of weakening, so good news there. And then further to the north, activity that we were seeing near Basile, north of Eunice, kind of in southern Evangeline Parish here, also weakening. And then further to the east, scattered light to moderate activity continues into portions of St. Landry Parish, north of Opelousas here along the Interstate 49 corridor. This storm weakening, and then further to the east, again, a good amount of lightning with this storm just south of Palmetto, kind of along here's Highway 71, or just east is where we're seeing the heaviest rainfall. But nonetheless, that's just kind of meandering in place. But expect activity to continue to diminish over the next couple of hours as we start to lose that daytime heating. Should be quiet for the rest of the night. It's going to be a mild one, mid to upper 70s. So that's where we'll start our Monday. And then hot, humid, partly cloudy into the afternoon. Should get up into the lower and middle 90s for those high temperatures. And then again, I do expect another round of scattered showers and storms to develop, especially for the second half of the day once we get that daytime heating and the sea breeze kicks in. So very typical late July weather setup here across Acadiana. We'll hold rain chances at a pretty healthy 40 to 50%. Any activity that does develop tomorrow afternoon comes to an end tomorrow evening. And then here we go, mid 70s first thing Tuesday morning, and then hot and humid with scattered pop-up showers and storms as we head into Tuesday afternoon. Again, we'll continue to maintain about a 40% chance of rain. Quickly out in the tropics, still remains fairly unfavorable for tropical development as we get across the Atlantic basin. So we're not expecting any new developments at least through the next 5 days. Looks like we'll get through the rest of July with no trouble. And of course, we'll see how it plays out during the peak months of the hurricane season. Of course, that is August and September. Talking about the heat, here we go into tomorrow. You factor in that humidity. It'll be feeling closer to 100 by about 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And peak heat indices tomorrow, 100 to 103 during the hottest part of the day. And still at 8:30 tomorrow evening, we'll still see heat index values near 90 degrees. And then into Tuesday, much of the same, upper 90s to lower 100s into the afternoon hours. And again, really the only relief we would see from that big heat would be in the form of shower activity. So hopefully you'll be some of the lucky few. If you didn't see the rain today, maybe you'll see it over the next couple of days. 76, the projected low tonight. Again, the showers and storms that we currently have on the radar should kind of rain themselves out over the next couple of hours. 94 into the afternoon tomorrow, so definitely feeling like late July. Partly cloudy with scattered showers and storms developing. Again, we'll maintain about a 40 to 50% chance. Here we go into the rest of the week. Definitely looking and feeling like late July here across Acadiana. About a 40% chance for scattered, mainly afternoon downpours each and every day. Hot and humid otherwise, especially when that sun is out. Low to mid 90s. Heat index values for the most part in the lower triple digits. Maybe a slight uptick in that rain chance by the end of the week and into the first half of the weekend, say Friday going into Saturday. But we'll see how things trend in the week ahead.
Yeah, today was a killer. Right after Mass, I cut grass for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just wiped out.
Yeah, he took care of the grass early this afternoon. Pretty tough. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But just for me, walking to my truck, it was like, the humidity was on full display.
All right.
Yep.